What's up, everybody? This is Super Tilt, and welcome back to my Saints Row series. Today I'm starting Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. It is the epilogue to Saints Row 4, which was the last game we played. All I really remember about this game, it was fairly short, and we're Johnny Gat, and we're going to hell. I remember Kinzie's there. That's about it. Like, that's about all I really remember about the game. It's been quite a while since I played it. I played like the other ones, like like not even like the last time, like when I played them for the channel, but like the time that I played before that was more recent than the last time I played this one. I never got back to it. So I really, I really don't remember as much because I only played it like once. I'm pretty sure I was probably like stoned the whole time I played it anyway, so I don't really remember a whole lot about it. But anyway, we'll get right to it. We'll start this up. We'll start a new game. Yes, that's fine. Surprised there's even like one saved, but probably like Steam Cloud Save or something. From forever ago. So yeah, normal difficulty, be perfectly fine. Fancy.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man so exceptional that the divine hosts of heaven and hell were forced to take note. A man,
And his name was Johnny Gat.
to his knees, but selfless enough to make God himself raise an eyebrow. How did this come to pass? Well, it all began at a very special birthday party for a very special
Zinyak there too.
Surprise!
What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kinzie.
So?
You've never been to a birthday party?
No.
Oh, like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
But you celebrated Christmas?
I don't have to
That's not me.
Oh, Kinzie, this
I think that's Nolan North. Me. I think I chose Troy Baker.
We'll play some games.
My bad.
What sort of games?
Does sound kind of weird.
So you celebrate birthdays by trafficking with spirits?
It's spooky and fun.
It's a bunch of letters.
It's tradition. Every slumber party has to involve a spirit board.
Slumber party?
How's it work?
We ask it a question.
Are we not allowed to say Ouija? It's not. Is that like a company name?
Pushes the pointy thing to wherever they want.
Wait. Can we go back to you and your slumber parties?
No time. All right. Everyone put their hands on the cursor.
Cursor. I feel the magic already.
Yeah, I guess that is like a. I guess that is a name brand of spirit board.
To reign alongside them.
No.
Ooh, someone's getting married.
Shut up, Matt.
Who will tame the president's wife?
Yeah, that is definitely Nolan North. I believe I was Troy Baker.
What are you guys trying to spell?
I'm not moving it.
That's the spirit, Kinzie.
I'm serious.
I'm not moving it either.
Neither am I.
Ooh, spooky.
Jezebel. Who the fuck is
Uh-oh. I got sucked up in the thing.
Is that not normal?
Where'd you get it?
Is that not normal?
Artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley?
Oh, fun.
Guys? I think it's laughing at us.
It is laughing. Jesus.
I think you're a smart enough piece of wood to see where this is going. Now, you ready to cooperate?
We can trust it?
It's not like we got a lot of options.
So
Nope.
what's the plan? We mount up and go in after the boss?
No, I do. No sense in what's left of humanity walking right into a death trap.
Yeah, you can't have all of humanity go.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
I'm coming too.
No, Shawnee's in charge.
Back.
I try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that does.
No.
It's my birthday.
Fine.
Yay. Yay.
All right, then. know.
She's my favorite, so.
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinzie screaming into hell.
All right, so me as Johnny Gat gets to go try and save me as the boss. Gotcha. Hey, hey. Call on me anytime, Kinzie. So yeah, I don't remember what we're doing, but I assume since this is a Saints Row game, I'm probably going to go get a gun. Oh, steal a car. All right.
Ultor and the Saints haven't been enemies in years. You really think he's responsible?
We'll steal a car and get a gun. How the hell do I get out of here?
The reason was the boss was kind of fucking crazy back then.
Okay, that's the way down.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how much easier this would be if you just gave me a second?
Does this car work?
Alright. Now how are we gonna find
This'll, okay. This'll work, I guess.
Giant Ultor sign on it. I don't think this is a problem.
I'll buy that.
Wrong button. We're gonna get a lot of that again. So, Ultor building. Got it. Oh shit. Fucker got right in my way. Oh, the hell. It does look pretty crazy. New Hades. Very well.
Yes. Kinzie Kensington and Johnny Gat driving together on a birthday adventure.
Are you always this excited?
Generally, I'm a misanthrope.
I get it.
It's a fun birthday. You get to go to hell, try and save the boss. Seems fun.
So this is hell.
Oh shit.
Bad as I thought.
Whoa. That was a lot of flying through the air. More than I was expecting.
So, what's the plan?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the face unless he gives us the boss back.
What if Dane doesn't have the boss?
I'll probably still shoot him in the face.
Just be blown up left and right. Oh. Here we are. This is where we were trying to get to. Oh, I have a gun. Okay, cool. Gun is good. Trying to fuck with me, demon guy.
Welcome to hell.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the plight of eternal damnation. I have a feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Not even death could stop
Do
me.
do 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 do.
Wasted
Oh,
no
shit.
time
Sorry.
setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who
I don't give a fuck.
where his friend was.
Exactly.
Where'd you put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happened to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Yeah.
I
kind of do.
issues. Can I show you something?
The pieces
What did that
all
say?
came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan, and Johnny had one.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
Yeah. That's.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment. Why try to get close enough to him in the first place?
When's the wedding? I'll just show up
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry.
So
Complicated than
I got
things
captured
are tied to the
to marry
enter with
the Satan's daughter.
So how do we get
Is that what I'm getting? Jezebel Mephistopheles? Oh my God, Jezebel Mephistopheles.
those. You'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping to make
Taxes.
hell?
Or to pay less taxes. Or to pay less taxes.
what you got.
Which is the same as making money.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all. But beyond that, not everyone in hell was content to go along with Satan's status quo. There were others who shared Dane's ambition for power, and the Ultor mogul knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against...
Was that the De Winter sisters?
Dane had one final gift, an artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo.
Oh,
This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star.
nice.
However, he still needed help in learning how to use them.
So, yeah, wings tutorial, I guess. Is that where we're going now?
All right, you got me out in the sticks. Now what?
Oh,
Kill you
okay.
to show a little excitement. You're about to experience angelic flight, for Christ's sake.
So I assume those,
Just
yeah.
collect some soul clusters and power up the halo. You'll be great. Now you should have just...
All right. Yeah. So exactly. Flight, launching jump. Sure. What is the super sprint? Yes, please. Nice.
All right, let's start slow. Try to jump over to that next island. Also, the longer you charge your wings before jumping, the further you'll go.
Sure.
Need the rest of
Hey,
the
you didn't fuck it up. Good job. Now get up that.
Okay,
Now it's
yep.
time to fly. You heard of crawling before walking? Well, in this case, you need to jump before you can fly. Launch
Okay,
yourself.
I
in
got the
air,
wall
jump,
jumping bit.
then
Give me the next menu, please.
Fly to that next island. I put out some orbs to show
It's
you.
trying to teach me how to wall jump still. Don't need to know how to hold left bumper to fly. Okay, thank you. All right, so that and then, oh God, that's not, okay.
You'll have to dive to reach the next island. Do that by pointing your head down. Don't worry, the rest of your body will follow.
Okay, where's the island at? There it is, down there. Okay, okay, yeah. Steering bits,
Shiny flap
get
over
used to
out in
that.
front of you. Collect the orb, and your wings will flap to gain speed.
Okay, gives a little
All right, now
speed
try
boost.
Flapping those wings on your own. Do a flap on your way to the next island.
Not really sure how that works.
The exact opposite of diving is climbing. Climbing will slow you down and eventually cause you to stall. And trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional speed. So the
Okay.
faster you're going, the higher you
Oh, A is flap.
Try to
All
reach
right,
the
got it.
island up there.
A is flap.
All right, time to take the training wheels off for the final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in midair, you are going to drop like a rock. A stupid, stamina-less rock. Last island. is
Got
right
it.
under those- Let's get you back to the.
I'm sure if I collect enough soul clusters, then it'll be fine.
Sure thing. See you soon.
All right. Punch Satan in the face.
Here's the
Got
deal.
it.
If you want some FaceTime with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything.
Side missions, stuff like that. Got it? Oh.
You'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
All right, will do. Sprinties. All that stuff. All right. Oh my god. That was a lot of had a lot of things to said 50 something things. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't need all this same menu. Why did they put this all in? Yeah, they shouldn't have expanded this out so much. It's a bit much. All right. Now we've cleared the quest log up. We got I don't know if I can spend money just yet. I'll hold off on that. I was just okay, wait, hold up. Oh, we don't want to do that yet. Or ever. And I think that's the one that we don't want to do ever. That's trading money for XP or some shit like that. All right. Collect a bunch of orbs for all that shit too. All right. Quest log. Let's see. Powers. Okay, we'll start with purchasing and buying weapons.
Building. Is it a special vending machine? No. Have you bought stuff from a store already? Probably. But I would
wait. Oh my god, there's a lot of orbs everywhere. There are orbs everywhere.
I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these to find.
Oh, there are probably more than that. There was, I don't even remember how many there were in the last game. Who knows how many there are? Who knows, Johnny Gat? Who knows? So we just have little vending machines. All right. What kind of weapon? Let's see. Ooh, those are like light machine guns. I was kind of just wanting an assault rifle. Not that's kind of fun, but all right, whatever. LMG, a little bit of money. How much is it? Yeah, a little bit into the, especially if they're like that cheap. That's fine. That's fine. Got ammos. All right, that should be
It's getting better and better.
all right, we got some gear. But what else we got? Oh, that couldn't have been it. Don't have like, you don't want me to go any. Okay, I guess you want me to do that. You don't want me to do other things. All right, that's fine. That's whatever. We'll do this, but along the way we'll. Okay, I guess I don't have a wall sprint thing. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to run up the walls. We don't have that power. This is not
Running out of juice.
Were you running out of juice? God, that is really high up there.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make it though. Oh, that was hot. Lava is hot. I have to remember that. That. That looks kind of like a teleporter sort of thing. Maybe. And these balls are everywhere. Lots of balls everywhere. How many did I need for like an upgrade of some sort? Second flap, higher jumps. Let's see. All right. Either way, we need like we need a couple more. That looked like what was that? Didn't seem to give me any clusters either. I have no idea what that is. That was. Did not seem to be the same thing, and it didn't say anything about being a collectible or anything like that. I don't know.
Note to self: find a way to control lightning.
Yes, controlling lightning would be sweet. Figure it out. I'm sure that could be a thing. Let's see. I was gonna do this one. Higher jumps. Higher jumps are always good. All right, let's go over here to. Oh, Blackbeard. All right, cool. Go talk to Blackbeard. He will be my ally.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded!
Oh, chill, bro. I didn't want to board you in a bad way. I was just here, you know. Oh, unless you mean when you need help. Oh, you need help. I got it. You weren't talking about me.
I will fucking end you.
Little demon bastard things. Yeah. Hey, hey. Die, you little fucker.
You're welcome in my crew anytime.
There we go. A couple of them. Weirdo things. It's like you have a little demon infestation. Got another one over here. This is the last one.
Fantastic work! I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may help with our little imp problem.
Okay. I did not just. Oh, we got more imps. All right. What is it? Oh wow. Cool.
Come on!
Smashes imps pretty good. Are you alright, Mr. Blackbeard?
My crew. I
Seem to be alright.
forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
It seemed like they became little bitty demon things. What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Little demon buggers. I am digging this hammer.
Warning me!
I'm coming, sir.
Hey, it's okay to drop the pirate voice.
What pirate voice would that be?
Wow.
He's a pirate, Johnny. He's not faking it.
Zinya's
Blackbeard, yo.
version of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn.
Yeah, you want that booty.
robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove...
Everybody likes a good booty.
An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
Seems fair. But I would like a small cut of the money. Gotta have a little bit of money.
Whenever they're needed.
Okay. Can summon imps. Alright, we got some, yeah. We got that thing.
A lot of people seem scared of Gat. But Kinzie, she's the one to watch out for.
Oh, we got stuff. Sure, give me a summon tutorial.
Alright, matey. It's time for your lesson. Let's summon me favorite scurvy-riddled hellion.
Alright.
Why don't you start off by summoning an imp to take out those enemies?
Okay.
There you go, matey. Now take down the others. Those little inkle biters are vicious. Now let's practice your aim.
Let's see.
Demons on the islands.
Okay. So we put a right, so I hold right bumper. It will make one like way over there.
Few things are as rewarding as pressing someone into service, am I right? Now get going.
Alright.
Whole wide world waiting to be plundered.
I don't know how much I will use that one. I think I can find something better. As far as superpowers. Oh, I'm back in the Ultor building. Kinzie. Oh, wait, I get to play as Kinzie? I don't remember that at all. Sweet. We might do that later. Rally Shakespeare. Yeah, the blast power is probably better. Yeah, I guess we'll just, I'll just collect all the powers. Why not?
I raided a Centerpol office and found information on where the president is being kept. Evidently, they've been trapped in some
where's it being kept?
soul crystal inside Satan's palace. Raiding in is an impossibility. Your best bet to save them is to continue to try to draw Satan out of his palace.
Yeah, sometimes I have no idea what's going on. If I go too slow, I'll stall. That's fine. Not worried about that. Go talk to Shakespeare. Wouldn't really expect Shakespeare to be in hell. But, whatever.
Lights up.
Oh yeah, no, that does, yeah, okay.
His greatest playwright and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle.
Yes, sir. Going to dance. Oh my god.
Masked tragedies were used to enemies.
Oh, you want me to kill demons?
They approached, but soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition.
Sure. Oh shit, that's somebody with sniper rifle. Ow. Stop shooting me, sniping bastard. How are you not dying? Die, you fucker.
The time had come for rise.
Oh my god, flying enemies. Flying enemies. Oh. Flying enemies. Oh my god.
The battle raged on below, and as bullets
Needs, yeah, some health. He gets some health.
a curious eyebrow, Could this mortal be the exact thing that
Stop trying to snipe me, dude. It's not cool.
Your soul, this battle is far from over, mortal. Arise.
Oh god.
And now, Act 3.
I think I'd rather, yeah. Not really a fan of the lava cannon necessarily. Over this, I think this is a much better weapon.
The conflict.
I could be completely wrong.
Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were.
Come on in. Let's meet.
And while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame,
I see.
as Satan's spy master general. In doing his
That's why was so amazing. Is he sold his soul. I got it. Got it.
grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
All right. Nice.
So Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of Force Stomp.
So it's kind of like the stomp I had before. Gotcha. Okay. Another diversion. Sure, we'll do the tutorial, I guess.
Lights up. The mortal stands in the training grounds, eager to try out his new Force Stomp power on the group of demons in front of them.
Looks pretty good.
Scene 2, in which our
This is a nice little.
kills more demons with
Okay, get out of here.
in which our protagonist
Be
is
flying.
visited by foul imps.
For the imps. Get out of here, imps.
Act 3, in which our protagonist
They all
reveals
gone?
that Force Stomp even works on flying enemies, enabling
Oh, does it now?
them to move a dark insider's shield before
Oh, very nice.
one, and the
Very nice.
closes on our
Gotcha.
hero.
Good to know. All right. I want to actually see something real quick. Let's see. Under display, maybe. No. Good thing audio would have it. Not controls. I was looking for subtitles. Less for me and more for y'all. It'd be in case I'm talking and the volume goes down. You can still at least see what they're saying, but there are no subtitles in this one. That's not cool. Subtitles. All right. So we got the loyalty things. To those. Okay, so yeah, those are the. I got it. Got it. Yeah, we'll just continue these things. I think this seems to be the way I need to go with it. Oh, that is a long fly. But that way. Guess I'll try and pick up a couple orbs along the way.
This is
Hey, what's up with that What is that compared to these other ones? Really see what it yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't really know what that does, honestly.
This should be useful.
Damn it.
They're definitely not the cluster thingabobbers. That's for sure. Like the little orange things have nothing to do with the...
Need to rest the wings.
Ugh. Alright, let's get over here. It's enough collecting of the clusters and whatnot. It's like Dracula's palace or whatever. It says Vlad, so I assume he means Dracula. All right. Sort of penitentiary. What is happening?
The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep.
Oh,
beep.
Vlad's gone kind of crazy. Oh, we need to revive our homie. Oh, you, no.
Anyone got him up?
I'll get him up. I just need to get out of here. Come on, Vlad, get up. Be alright.
What, if they wanted to torture you, why'd they use the short version of the song?
This is the short version.
Oh yeah. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. When the bus goes, heh, heh, heh. My mom had like 80 of them.
Oh, that's nice. Knocks him on the ground. Oh my god, they are everywhere. No, you don't, Mr. Sniper. Get out of here. Oh, that's you, Vlad. Sorry. Shooting at Vlad.
Never should have fucked with me.
That every? Oh, we got some. Looks like they're up above. Oh, that was the DJ. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was getting done with it too.
Let us return to my castle, so we may plot our next steps in proper surrounds.
I thought this was your castle.
Johnny led Vlad back to his castle, which since his incarceration became a haven for frat parties and squatters. But the systematic impaling of trespassers would have to wait. Vlad was a man of his word, and was eager to provide intel that could aid in hobbling Satan's armies.
What kind of power you got?
I bestow upon you the Stygian cold fire.
Is that the blast power or the another power? What is it? Okay, charge my body. Okay.
I've brought you to this inferno to teach you about the power I have granted you.
Okay, so it's like buffs, like the buffs power from the last one.
Which means you must activate the power and get close to an enemy before they will feel the cold embrace of the Stygian flames. Try it against these demons.
Oh, whoa, that was right when that was weird. Okay, so it just does the thing when I'm near him. Meh. Not sure there's better.
Comes a dark inciter. Use your aura, then get close to him.
Okay, sure.
Doesn't it feel good to watch an enemy burn?
I guess I'd rather just stomp. Like, out of the powers I have so far, I would rather just stomp. Like to knock out shields and such. Yeah, let's see. Rally the twins. Is that the last rally? Oh, and that's the sisters. Blah. Rid all these things so there's less. Oh my god, there's still 14 in the log. What the hell? I thought I got rid of everything. I want to. Oh, it's probably just random shit up in here somewhere. Yeah. Is that all? Okay, there we go. Clear everything up. All right, what can we learn from this? Okay, cool. Explode into existence. Okay, cool. Let's see. So up is summon, right is stomp, down is the aura thingy. So yeah, right. Put on right for now. And yeah, that's been about we're pulling in close to an hour, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. Yeah, it's a nice little intro. We got a few things done. Got a couple of our peoples, but there is plenty of stuff to do. I assume like after we'll get our blast power next time, and then we'll do some of these loyalty things. And yeah, I should finish this one up as I get my powers. But anyway, yeah, next time we'll finish this. We'll go talk to the De Winter sisters. I assume that's who it is, because that's who it looked like, was the De Winters. Yeah, we'll keep on going. Anyways, yeah, that'll be it for this one. Y'all take care and have a great day.